I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Heat is beginning to engulf Boston, and people are starting to crave that favorite summer treat, ice cream. But the standard vanilla and chocolate can get pretty boring. Even strawberry can be dull. So people are looking for tasty alternatives to the ice cream classics. Burnt caramel, bourbon black pepper, mango ginger, and grape nut are just some of the delicious flavors served at Toscanini's, an ice cream shop in Cambridge, Massachusetts. With more than 20 years' experience in the ice cream business, Toscanini's was given Boston Magazine's Best of Boston Award for Best Ice Cream in 2009. Maple syrup and spices are standard ingredients in many ice cream flavors, maybe even a little liquor every now and then. But jalapeno pickling, fresh garlic, and wasabi peas? Toscanini's is known for its creativity. Gus Rancator founded Toscanini's in 1981. Since joining the Cambridge community, the friendly and inviting atmosphere, along with the delicious ice cream, has made Toscanini's a beloved hotspot.
We make unusual flavors from other countries and other parts of the United States. We use a lot of fresh ingredients. We use a lot of imported ingredients. We have chocolate from Belgium and France. We have mangoes from India. I've been doing this for a very long time. Believe it or not, I've studied ice cream science at Rutgers, and I've taken a lot of short courses, including some at BU.
Toscanini's has become a beloved part of the community.
I knew that I wanted to be near a university, and we ended up being near MIT. But Cambridge is a very mixed up neighborhood. We have a lot of West Indian students, a lot of people from the islands who live nearby. We have some low-income people. Two of the neighborhoods have changed from the kind of place where students would live to the kind of yuppie neighborhoods, although no one in Cambridge likes to think of themselves as a yuppie. And so we have a big mixture of customers. We have people from all over the world. Some of them are incredibly smart and don't speak English, and some of them are new immigrants who don't speak the language of the country they left. And I enjoy that, actually. I like being in a very mixed up neighborhood, which is increasingly true of many places in the United States. And we try and make flavors for anybody and everybody. We want to be a very welcoming spot. I want to be a place where somebody can come with their family or their friends of almost any background.
Unique flavors ensure that Toscanini's has something for everyone.
There were two flavors that I remember as working out exactly as I hoped they would. One was French vanilla, which is a custard, kind of a French custard. And the first time I made it, it came out perfectly. I was amazed. Well, this is great. And I went to my brother and I said, try this. And he goes, that's good. But he wasn't that impressed with it. And then there was another flavor we made, which is called creamsicle, which is a combination of orange and vanilla. I made that and I had to guess about what proportions of vanilla and orange juice to use, and it worked out perfectly. At the other end of the spectrum is strawberry ice cream, which we might have spent 10 years working on before we came to a flavor that we're pretty comfortable with. And I always mention that because strawberry is a flavor people try and make at home because they think it's easy and it's a very hard flavor to make. Strawberries don't taste as strongly as people think they do.
One of Toscanini's most popular flavors, burnt caramel, was created by mistake.
One night, very late at night when we do a lot of experimentation, I was working with two other very good ice cream makers and we were trying to make caramel ice cream. And making caramel ice cream is a little like making risotto. You have to be very attentive and you can't take your eyes off the pot. And you stir it a lot, you kind of watch it. And suddenly it went from caramel to burnt caramel. We'd actually burnt it too much, and that imparts a bitterness to it. And we were sitting around talking to each other about how stupid we were when this very famous chef, Bruce Frankel, came in. And Bruce said, just call it burnt caramel.
But Toscanini's has more obscure flavors than burnt caramel.
Some of the flavors we make are almost impulsive. Someone asked us to make a black sesame ice cream, which is something you see in Japan. Sesame paste, it's also a Middle Eastern thing. And you end up with this very gray ice cream that has a nutty taste to it, but I don't think it's one Americans are going to leap to embrace. And so we thought we'd make it more complex by putting wasabi peas in it, which are spicy peas. And Kevin Rafferty, our chief ice cream maker, made that flavor yesterday, and it worked out perfectly for a couple of reasons. One was The wasabi peas by themselves are almost too hot, but when you eat them and they're with ice cream, the milk kind of coats your taste buds and numbs it a little.
Whether you're looking to be adventurous and try a new ice cream flavor, or you're just looking for a cozy place to meet friends, Toscanini's is definitely a destination all Bostonians should check out.